Hello guys and good evening sa inyo lahat and welcome back to DPC 2023 Western Europe Summer Tour Division 1 First Series for tonight. This is game number 1 between Entity and D1Hustlers. So my recaster, my name is Sherry. So tingnan natin what will happen between these two teams. Looking at the current standings, Entity 2-3 yung score nila. Meanwhile, D1Hustlers 1-3 yung standing nila. So meron pa silang tatlong series na lalaroin for this tournament. So yung DPC is until June 4 na lang. So, malapit na natin ma-determine kung sino ba yung makakapasok for this major. Pero for Tantra Esports, sila yung first team na makakasecure ng slot for the major. Hi, K-Jubes! And good evening. By the way, habang ongoing yata tong game between Entity and D1Hustlers, parang magla-live din yata later on si Polly for game number 2 of Bleed Esports and Army Geniuses. Ala, nagkasabay kami. Hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari. Hindi ako nanonood ng game nila.
Entity's turn to pick.
So for the side of Entity, we're gonna have Undying Techies and Pangolier. For the side of D1Hustlers, it's gonna be their two core heroes. We have Doom and Void Spirits. So it's gonna be Pangolier mid and Void Spirit mid. So the battle between universal heroes. Like the usual, and it's gonna be Doom off lane. So for D1Hustlers, well, one thing for sure, meron silang problema dito for that Undying. Wala pa silang pambasag dito ng Tombs. So they might need heroes na kaya bumasag tombstones, maybe heroes like Medusa tuloy. Snapfire. I think Snapfire might be good this game. Meron din naman tayong setup for the Mortimer's Kisses. And I think D1Hustlers, since nagpakita na sila ng Doom and Void Spirit, I think it's time to go for their two support picks.
Dire team pick.
Faceless
So,
Void.
wow, D1Hustlers, will go for Faceless Void and leash on their two picks. So, Faceless Void, pinapakita natin dito yung 3-core heroes for D1Hustlers. So, you have Faceless Void. That's one way to catch a Pangolier. So, ang problema is wala naman tayong damage inside the Chronosphere. Pero meron silang Chain Frost. Yes, meron silang Chain Frost. So, we had these two big ultimates for D1Hustlers. You have Doom and you have Chronosphere. So, medyo late yung timing nila compared to Entity. We're gonna look at their heroes. You have Beastmaster on the 4th pick. You even have Techies. So, sobrang lasa heroes nila in terms of taking objectives. Wala na silang hinihintay na long cooldowns or whatsoever. So, for Entity, we're just looking for their safe lane hero, and for the side naman of D1Hustlers, Phosphor, yung wala sa kanila right now.
Entity's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
So, Naga Siren will be banned out. We're just removing heroes na ayaw kalaban ng Faceless Void. We still have Slark. I think yun na lang yata isa sa mga ayaw ng Faceless Void.
Dire team ban.
Maybe the Winter Wyvern ban for Entity. So, support lang naman yung kailangan nilang tanggalin. And, Entity, they had a last pick advantage. So, kahit ano naman yata yung pick nila. Alam naman na yung magiging matchup niya. You're up against 2. Kita mo na agad yung 3-core heroes ng Entity. Ay, ng D1Hustlers rather. Parang sabog ako eh.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, 15 seconds left on the reserve time. So, si Slark na lang yung pinaka-naisip kong annoying siguro for D1Hustlers. Aside from Slark, maybe Ursa. Isa rin yun sa mga ayaw ka-lane ng Doom.
Entities turn
well,
to
similar
ban.
case, Night ban for D1Hustlers. And tignan natin kung ano ba magiging last one. For Entity and Kotl will be banned out. And for D1Hustlers, wala pa rin tayong hero na kayang bumasag ng Tombstone. So, Snapfire is still open. Pwede nilang kunin yun. It goes well together with the Faceless Void. You have Chronosphere, you have Aether Remnant, marami silang pang setup for their spells. I think Snapfire might be
10
the best
seconds
hero for D1
remaining.
Hustlers. Pero tingnan natin.
5 seconds remaining.
Entities turn to pick.
Well, D1 Hustlers with the last
Mirana.
pick, di sila kuha ng Snapfire. Instead, they will go for Mirana. So, Mirana's scheme, but at least you have the leap. It provides that extra attack speed. You can easily take down the Tombstone. And, parang yun lang naman yung go niya. For this game, you even have arrows. So, siguro pag meron ka Mirana na kalaban,
10
it's time for Beastmaster
seconds
to think
remaining.
what's gonna be your item. Kung magdodami pa rin ba siya for this
5
game or if
seconds
he's gonna go
remaining.
for Aghanim Scepter. Kasi ang daming pwedeng approach for Beastmaster. Pwede rin siya kumuha ng early Crimson Guard if needed. It all depends kung ano man yung gagawing play dito ng D1 Hustlers. But for Entity, we still have 2 minutes left on the reserve time. So we still have Slark. Ang gandang pang-catch up against Void, FV, and even Mirana. Aside from Slark, you still have Ursa and ano bang open hero? Anti-Entire Blade, Watson Hero.
Stop doing that.
Parang yun na lang yung naisip kong heroes na maganda for this game. But Entity with the last pick, they will go for the Shadow Fiends. Very unusual na ito yung makikita natin last pick. Pero at least for Entity, you had these heroes na meron extra attack speed. You had the armor reduction on the Shadow Fiend plus the armor reduction on the Pangolier. So parang for Entity, we had these heroes na hindi naghihintay ng long cooldowns. They can easily take these objectives. Unlike D1 Hustlers, medyo matagal bago mag-online yung heroes nila. Pero pag di naman sila nahirapan for the laning phase, I think dun medyo may hirapan yung Entity. Kasi sobrang solid talaga ng teamfight and D1 Hustlers. Imagine you're up against Chronosphere and you're up against Doom. So parang for Entity, you have to avoid team fights up against these heroes. You need to avoid or maybe dash out of Chronosphere. Parang for Entity, it would be better kung magsasetter na sila for pick-offs. Pero it all depends kung manala sila ng laning phase. I think they're gonna do well. You have Shadow Fiend on the safe lane. You're up against a melee hero, so it's gonna be easy for you to connect your Shadow Races. Pero parang yun lang naman yata yung lane na lumalamang talaga for Entity. Yung Shadow Fiend lane. Since faces ward yung kalaban sa top lane, meron pa rin siya pang dash out, pang time walk, ng damage yung Wild Axe and yung Sticky Bomb. So this is game number 1 and let's see what will happen between these two teams. Medyo mahirap pa kasi talaga malaman kung sino makakapasok for this Western Europe. Lagi na lang tayo nagkaroon ng tiebreakers. Sobrang dikit talaga lahat ng scores. Pero for D1, they need to win the series. 1 pa lang yung win nila all throughout this tournament. And you need at least 5. Actually, para makasecure ng slot. Hi, Kiyas! Ako, Ragi. Magandang gabi din. By the way, guys, magla-live na rin maya-maya si Polly. Malapit na yun pag nag-start na yung Bleed Esports versus Army Geniuses. Kaso wala pa eh. Talo na boom yung talon? Yes! Natalo ng boom yung talon sa Entire Strive. Sayang nga. Pero yan mo na, God's plan lang to. But anyway, it's gonna be dissimulate for Adsantic. So medyo mahirap to for the middle lane. Pagka ganito yung first skill mo. Pero at least na-touch out mo naman yung possibility na ma-first blood ka for this game. So we're gonna have the pause and looking at the bounty rune. It's gonna be 2 bounties for the side of D1. And yeah, 2 bounties then for Entity. Sira ulo ako wasabi. So for the middle lane, medyo mahihirapan lang dito yung Void Spirit. Kailangan niya talaga ng levels. Ang pangit ba namang sila first skill simulate? Wala siyang magagawa pa against sa Pangolin. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Lava is up against Sandai and Shadow Fiend, so this is kinda hard for the Sandai, for the Doom. Hindi. Sabog na yata talaga, pero hirap na lane na to for the Doom. Yung really hero up against Razors and up against DK, so Mirana will just pull out the creep wave. Yun yung kayang lanean, so back to the usual nagawain. Kalimutan yung English. Pero ganun naman yun pag lugi ka sa lane, hindi magkataka na lang kayo ng creep wave. Even before the patch, diba, parang ito yung naging uso dati.
With apologies. Denied.
So, 2 minutes into the game, wala pa rin naman tayo naging first blood. And looking at the last hits, actually, wala pang last hits dito yung Doom for this game. Medyo mahirap talaga yung lane sa bottom lane. Pero as a Doom, makaka-recover ka pa rin naman. Still have your Devar. Not sure if kukuha ba siya ng Midas for this game.
No souls here, fiend. Stopped cold.
So, wala pa rin nangyari for this game, pero yeah, medyo nakakakuha naman na ng party si Davay, kahit pa paano. Pero dalawang creep wave yung papunta right now kay Watson. So, mapupush out pa rin naman yung wave sa bottom lane. Parang for the Doom, wala. Amoy-amoy ka muna ng creeps. Get that experience na lang. Parang sa orange rin ng Starbucks sound. Uy, wag! Hindi ko kaya mag-isa. Siguro pag may kasama, pwede. Eh, ibig sabihin, papakita na sa akin. So, still no first blood for this game. Medyo quiet lang naman yung start natin for this game. So far, yung pinaka-naluging lane lang naman sa ngayon is yung sa Doom. Pero other than that, si Mirana, meron siyang 8 classes. Securing the range creep, so hati na lang sila para sa silang offing din ng Doom. Pero Scar Shirt will be used to add the DPS onto the Undying. Pero we're looking at the middle lane right now. And for the Voice Spirits, very low on HP. Pero malapit naman na mag-on ulit yung Water Rune.
Radiant are scanning.
And now Blast Off will be used by Gataomi, but nice Sinister Escapes from Sakoda to cancel out that Blast Off, and looks like that's gonna be the first blood going into the hands of the Lich. Maybe did not expect that level 2 Sinister Escapes on the Lich. Pero finally, nagkaroon na tayo ng first blood for this game. Medyo malas nga lang na dun napunta yun sa Lich.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's courier has been killed.
So, back to farming na naman ulit. And bakit naka-player's perspective yung cameraman? Nangyari sa'yo? Ayoko
He
na
as
sa'yo.
well for providing some of the
A bauble from the void.
Denied.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Walang
fortified.
audio? Totoo ba? Wala kayong narinig sa Dota to? Ay, meron
Radiant
naman.
structures are
Feel ko meron naman eh. Masabi ko wala or meron. But anyway, Rolling Thunder will be used by Farmer. Arrow connects will still have the damage onto the Pangolier and it's actually very low in HP. Pero Haze Rune will not be taken by Stormer and we had the Ragas from the Mirana. But yeah, magkakonnect pa rin naman. And now it's something. Actually, this Haze Rune is already level 6. It's gonna be a double kill for the Mirana and one kill inside 6 minutes.
So you guys in mid.
Meron di ka na nagsasalita. Sorry. Sorry, Wasabi. Sorry. Minsan nagpa-blackout talaga yung una. But now we had this 1k goalie for D1Hustlers. And so far, free farm na din si Toby sa top lane. And he's going for Dominator pa rin naman for this game. So yeah, 3 lanes pala dito na entities. Nakapag-farm naman, pero right now, di sila nakakuha ng kills or whatsoever. Toby's all out the top lane, pero he's gonna be fine. Already has the helm and 19-1 charges. So malabong mapatay naman siya dito ng Faceless Void and Leech.
Dire are scanning.
But they might still try, but we're gonna have Bash or Malas lang. Oh, Malas lang yata, and now Blast Off will connect onto 2 units with Chad. Still has his 1 charges and time walk out. Back to his original HP, and wala namang mamatay dito sa top lane. Pero for Entity, they're both low in terms of HP. Pero surprisingly, meron tayong 2-way goalie for D1Hustlers.
For the dead.
For this game, even though hirap yung Doom sa bottom lane. Ito yung kinagandahan na nakakuha sila ng gantong early kills. And now, Power Rune will be up soon, and actually, Void Spirit will still distract onto Stormer. Has to use another Rolling Thunder, but he needs to get out. And the Rune will be taken by whom? I think nasa bottom lane yata yung Rune, pero sa Hada gets caught with Scotch Backal, and Fishman will take that kill, and to the tight 8 minutes. So, Power Rune, ano yung lumabas? Still be Arcane Rune for the Void Spirit, so pwede magkaroon tayo ng rotation on this. And now, Arrow connects on to Kataomi, and it's a killing spree for the Mirana. It's a 3k gold lead. Nag-3k na siya, no? Pero 3k gold lead na to for D1Hustlers.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are
So,
scanning.
Dominator is already on the way for Toby, and Chad, he already has a Chronosphere, pero Sinister's case refuse onto that. Or, not sure if yun ba talaga yung target niya, pero time of out lang naman for Chad. Well, it does have the Chronosphere, but the thing is, wala siyang enough damage to take down this Beastmaster unless magbabash lahat ng right-click niya. Yun din kasi medyo pangit dito for this game. Wala tayong magiging follow-up inside the Chronosphere. Siguro yung Astral Step, tawirin mo yung buong Chronosphere, yun yung damage nila.
Radiant's courier has
Sabay
been
yung Chain
killed.
Frost. And the Stormer Is he gonna use his Rolling Thunder? I think no need. He's just waiting out another swashbuckle. Pero Santic is here to protect down the Mirana. And Tama can serious, but now he goes in for Fishman. Later Remnant misses, but it doesn't matter. Arrow connects onto that zombie, and now Rolling Thunder will be used at Santic. Chap on the tree, wala siyang coiling blade. But good thing is na pushback naman siya dito ni Stormstormer back onto the low ground, and Santic doesn't have the Astral Step, but he has the roll controlling him down, and Santic is still alive. Either Remnant connects onto Toby, but it's still gonna fall, and Shad takes down Kataomi, still has his Chrono Spear, pero yun nga lang, wala pa rin naman silang damage. So looking at the net worth, leading pa rin naman dito yung Void Spirit, followed by the Faceless Void. Mayaman pa rin pala yung core heals dito ng D1 Hustlers, and the Mirana is gonna be fine. You have the Frost Armor to protect you. Well, Chrono Spear will be on to that Shadow Pin, pero wala naman tayong magiging follow-up. So Shad has to go for the time walk out, and he's gonna be fine. Pero Stormstormer might be in trouble for this one. Doom will be onto him, but we have that Requiem will be dodged out by the Void Spirit, and that's gonna be the deny from Watson. But the chase is still on from D1 Hustlers. Fishman gets caught with the keys. Shad is very low on AG. Blast up connects, and the trace, and Shad goes down. The 2 core heroes down. Actually, it's just 1 core hero down for D1 Hustlers, and they're not yet done. They want to go for Watson. And with 1 more Rackings goes down finally, pero at Santic, we have the Pavice to protect him. Solid, nagkaroon tayo agad ng laban dito sa bottom lane. 4v5 na laban, wala tayong Beastmasters. He's pushing out this top tower.
There's nothing for you anywhere.
Well, much bigger gold advantage for D1 Hustlers. They managed to take down 3 heroes for the side of Entity. Pero for Toby, nakakuha naman siya ng tier 1 tower. Tier 1 top tower. Pampalubag loob.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Go ka ba sa conquest? Nasa conquest ako. Pupunta ka ba, Jubes? Tagasan ka ba, Jubes? Hindi ko alam kung tagasan ka, pero pupunta ako ng conquest.
Shadows take us. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The prize is mine.
Says next.
Well, this time Entity, they want to take this tier 1 mid tower. Fortification will be used, but we still have this Frost Armor from the Lich. Pwede pa rin naman nila madali yung push. Pero yun nga lang, Chrono Spear, Doom, everything is on cooldown for D1 Hustlers. So I think, ibibigay na lang yata nila yung mid tower unless they might want to try with this Void Spirit. So tier 1 mid tower goes down, and looks like that's it. Wala silang magagawa to defend that tower. But anyway, we still have this 3k gold for D1 Hustlers. Pero sa ngayon, wala pa silang nakuha kahit anong objectives for this game. Uy, hi K40! Naka-live ka pa ngayon? By the way guys, ongoing yung game within Army GSS and Esports. Di ko alam kung kino-cover ni Polly. Pero tingin ko cover niya kasi masipag siya.
Radiant are scanning.
Parang ang lakas ng silencer sa game na to. Kahit sa ang game naman malakas yung silencer, lalo na pag ikaw yung gumagamit. Nakalay sa ibang page yung game to. Solid ka nga. Pero okay lang yan. Madami ka nang nakuha. Kasi one series. Ay yeah, baka ikaw mag-live na itong second series. Hindi ko na kaya mag-live ng second series. Taco Major? Wow. Talaga ba?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wala akong idea dyan. But anyway, Fishman gets caught. Arrow misses from the Mirana. Pero I think mamamatay pa rin naman si Fishman. Pero Santic has to go for the Astral Step out. Rolling Thunder will miss on the first shot. And now Sinister stays for the control. Pero masyado pang mababa yung duration.
Radiant's middle tower
So
is under
Stormstormer
attack.
is gonna be fine. We still have this 4k golden for D1 Hustlers. And for the Doom, still went for Midas. Kaya pala ang taas ng golden din na meron sila. And after Midas, gonna go for Crimson Guard. Maelstrom is finally up for Shad. And for the Void Spirit, after the Echo Saber is gonna... Oh my god, sinisira ko. It's gonna go for Midas style. Meanwhile, for the side of Entity, going for Heaven to Overlord. Dito si Toby. For Stormer is getting close on his Diffusal Blade. And for Watson, he already has Yasha and Dragonlance. Going for Manta style on his next item.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom
So what's gonna be the
tower is
plan
under
for
attack.
Entity? Pwede silang kumuha ng Roshan. Sa totoo lang, with this kind of lineup, dun sila malakas sa pagkuha ng tower and Roshan. Unlike D1Hustlers, more of a teamfight oriented yung draft nila. But anyway, either Ren connects on to Stormer still has a lot of stick charges as well as the Rolling Thunder.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So mukhang magro-Roshan na nga yata dito talaga yung Entity. Not sure if meron bang idea dito yung D1Hustlers, but they might try. Meron silang Chronosphere and Doom. The problem is, you're up against a lot of units and Tombstone na pwedeng i-drop ni Fishman kung lalaban man dito yung D1. And now Chain Frost will be used, pero sa Call still goes down, and now Fishman will be the next target. Either Raven connects and with the Rakis, Fishman finally goes down. Requiem will be there, fearing out 2 heroes. So that's it, Roshan is still up, and Mirana is very low on HP. Chronosphere is still available for D1Hustlers, and I'm not sure if, I think ibibigay na lang yata na yung Roshan. Hindi pa naman siya ganun ka-valuable talaga. It's only 16 minutes into the game. Sobrang labo pa naman ng high ground push for Entity. Actually, hirap tumulak up against Crimson Lord and up against the Frost Armor on the Lich. So HEs will be taken by Watson. Back to farming lang ulit for D1Hustlers.
What need have I for Oh, it's quite nice actually.
Radiant are
Well,
scanning.
5k gold lead for D1Hustlers and wala pa rin naman silang ginagawa for this game. Kompleto pa rin sila sa ultimates pero mas focus talaga sila right now in farming. Pero maybe with this Mjolnir on the Faces Void, pwede na sila mag-try kasi wala siya talagang damage inside the Chronosphere. So with the Mjolnir, provides that extra attack speed plus magic damage from that lightning.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Out of my way!
Dire's structures
Amazing
are
what you
fortified.
found lying around.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, Entity will take this tier 2 top tower and
Dire's
hindi naman
top
tayo defend
tower has
ng
fallen.
D1. Wala, bigay lang talaga nabigay na objectives.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Wala pa
attack.
silang balak lumaban or whatsoever.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
So,
structures
another tier na
are
tower yung
fortified.
gusto kunin dito ng D1 na actually ng Entity. But I think it's time for D1Hustlers to try and defend kasi naubusan na sila ng other
Dire's
towers.
middle tower
It's
is
actually
under
not
attack.
good since yung heroes nila is sobrang reliant in terms of farming.
Dire's middle
But
tower
tier 2 tower down now, they want to go for Davai. Thor will be used onto him and now he goes down. Rolling Thunder will be used by Stormer. And yun na ba yun? Or high ground pa rin ba ito? For Entity, Fortification is a cooldown for D1Hustlers, but they still have this Frost Armor. But it doesn't matter. Meron pa rin tayo extra attack speed and nandiyan na rin yung level 15 talent on the Shadow Fiend, yung minus armor on the tower. Crush mo ba si Miracle? Hindi naman. Anyway, Watson gets caught with the Aether and Chain Frost will be dropped but still has his Aegis. So Watson is very low on HP, might go down for this one. And then Sanding's not going for that Asa step in instead. He's just gonna go for that Dissimulate out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
D1Hustlers with this Tormentor play and Shard of Fate will be given to the Mirana.
Spark of
Sarap na
vitality.
ikaw. Wala, inaantok na ako. Ewan ko ba nangyari. Tulog kasi ako kanina ng 3 AM. Gumising ako ng 8 AM para matulog sana ako ng tanghali ulit. Kaso di na ako nakatulog. Dire-diretso na naman tayo nito. Malas. Pero okay lang yan. Isang series yung cover ko for today. Yung second series cover ni Polly. Kaya nasasalin ng mga mamimiss kong series. Joke lang. Pero tier 1 tower down here at the bottom lane. Naubusan na tayo ng towers for D1Hustlers. But they still have this 5k gold lead. Si Watson lang naman talaga yung sobrang yaman for entity. Pero Aegis will expire in 20 seconds. So, I don't think na magta-try pa dito yung entity. Masyado na yata risky knowing na meron pa tayong kompletong ultimates for D1Hustlers. Pag di daw makatulog may nag-iisip. Hindi, talo kasi ako lang sa Dota kaya di ako makatulog eh. Ayun yung problema ko eh. Hirap matulog pag talo yung last game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
May nag-isip ng masama. Ayun, pwede pa. So, Manta styles available for Watson and BKB. And for Stormer already has his Aghanim Scepter, and for Toby, after that Health to Overlord, he's gonna go for Pipe. Meanwhile, for D1Hustlers, Manta style going for Desolator dito yung Void Spirit. And for the Faceless Void, he already has his BKB. And for the Doom, meron rin tayong Pipe and Crimson Guard. Kung saan ako nag sa word ba? Siguro sa word nga. Well, Rolling Thunder will use by Storm is trying to chase down that Mirana, but he has another lip charge. Still has his mech and Pavai, so I think di naman siya kayang patayin yung Storm. Actually, wala silang any detection to catch the Mirana.
Son of a...
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So, Roshan might be up soon. Tignan natin kung malapit na ba mabuhay yung Rosh. Kung lalabas na ba. Hindi ka lang talaga tama. Uy, ba't mo ginaganyan si Jubes?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Well, Tormentor, this time for Entity and si Fishman yung makakuha ng Shard Upgrade. Best support. Hindi na nakikipaglaro yan si Jules kasi natutulog yan ng mga Immortal palagi. Well, still a 4K goal lead for D1Hustlers and Roshan will be up in 1 minute and 40 seconds. So, medyo matagal pa yung hihintayin for both sides. Actually, kaya na rin tong kulin ng D1Hustlers since meron na silang items. Well, now Doom will be on to Stormstormer. We had the pipe to protect him, and the same goes with the Requiem. So, Stormstormer is gonna be fine. MLS will be used by D1. Pero he's gonna be the target. Now, Chalice goes in, Fishman gets caught, and he goes down. Now, Shad with the Chronosphere catches Watson and Roar onto Shad. There's no one hitting this Shadow Fish. He's gonna be fine, still has to be now rolling Thunder with use the Shad. We just go for the timeout out. Fishman has to go for the buyback, and now Thunder will connect onto the Lich. That's how it goes down, pero another buyback onto the support, and then Sandix still has his Assault Step. Doesn't have anything anymore aside from the Dissimulate, and Shad, he doesn't have the Chronosphere for 2 minutes, and Mirana still lingering here onto this team fight, and ano bang para dito ng Entity? Well, they don't have Tombstone in 30 seconds, wala rin silang Rolling Thunder, same goes for D1Hustlers, wala rin silang kahit anong spell. So, parang nagtatansyahan pa rito yung both sides. Well, Arrow not gonna hit anyone. The Stormstormer gets caught with the gates. We had the Aether Runner for the follow-up, and napasama pa actually with the Swashbuckle, and now he has to go for the buyback. Watson with the Shadow Races, but it doesn't affect the Face's Void. Kaya naman niya yung time out now. He's gonna dash out the time with the Manta style. Dash them connects onto Davai, and Davai is still fine for now. We had the cross armor to protect him, and Static goes in with the Astral Step. There's no one dying for the side of Entity, and now Davai has to go for the buyback. Ang dami ng buyback na hinamit for this team fight, and now Davai is finally back, has to go for the blink out, and Roshan is finally up. Ilang buyback yun? Parang 4 ba? 4. Yeah, tama, 4 yung naging buyback for the team fight. Nag-buyback yung Lich, same goes for the Undying. Pero hindi pa rin tapos yung team fight natin dito. Entity, they're going for Roshan. Static goes in with the Assault Step, same goes for Shad, still has another beating it, same goes for Watson with Shadow Roar for the control, pero Shad is way too tanky for the Shadow Fiend. Now we have the bash, Toby goes down, has to go for the buyback, and Watson is getting control, Shadow Fiend is doing case. And Stormstormer with the Rolling Thunder is way too late, hindi niya na maabot si Watson, and Kataomi doesn't have any mana left, pero Mirana goes down, it's gonna be a triple kill for the face, actually, it's gonna be a triple kill for the Void Spirit. Now Davai is trying to chase down Stormstormer. Doom is still on cooldown, and wala na tayong panghabol. Unless mag-assume dito yung Void Spirit, but I don't think so. Ang mga atras na to for D1Hustlers, so mga sila na yung kukuha ng Roshan. So another buyback na naman yung kinamit dito ng Entity, down to 2K. So sobrang costly yung team fight na yun. But even though for D1Hustlers, wala silang Chrono Trigger, wala silang Super at the time, doesn't matter, sobrang yaman ng heroes nila, so we still have the damage. The Aegis will be taken by Davai. Siya yung nag-buyback for the side of D1Hustlers, and the Cheese for the Face's Void, and back to farming lang ulit for D1Hustlers. Need to wait out your Chronosphere. Same goes for the Doom, actually. Meron na silang Chronosphere and Doom ulit.
disappear.
Well, MLS will be used by D1Hustlers and nasan ba sila? Nasa mid sila? Wala namang kalaban dun. Mukhang hindi naman yata sila magkakasalubong.
Not quite as slow now.
Radiant are scanning.
Gagi. Well, Aegis is still available for D1 Hustlers. Still had 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So, marami pa silang time. Actually, for D1 Hustlers, kailangan mo na nila kumuha ng objectives. We still had these tier 2 towers for entity. So, meron pa tayong hintay na items. I think BKB on the Doom. Aside from BKB, Refresher Orb will be the next item for the Faceless Void. And for the Void Spirit, already has his Nullifying going for Lincoln Sphere on his next item. So, yung BKB lang yata yung pinaka-hinihintayin talaga nila. Now, they're gonna take another Tormentor and this time Sharded Blade. I don't know. Let's see. It will be given to the Lich. A 17k goal lead this time for, oh my god, for D1 Hustlers. And for Entity,
Dire are scanning.
well, they still have this map control since sa push out naman nila yung top lane and middle lane. Sadyang mayaman lang talaga yung heroes dito ng D1 Hustlers compared to them.
Illusion.
Well, Sandit goes in, catches Fishman, he also has his Nullifier to slow him down. Now he's hiding inside the Tombstone. Mano-mano. The Tombstone goes down and Fishman is gonna be fine, but he's gonna touch out the arrow and Stormer. Not gonna go for it, Oling Thunder. So at least meron pa rin naman tayong gold na nakuha for them. Tombstone, not sure kung ilan naman yung halaga ng Tombstone. Sana all. Ay, malas. Hindi ko na alam kung ano sinasabi ko.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, anyway, Kataomi will be spotted out and it's gonna be a godlike streak for the faces for the Void Spirit.
The Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Precious bounty.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So 18k gold lead for D1 Hustlers and AG is already expired, pero smoke will break. We have the detection now for reviews on Sakoda, pero the Static goes in. We have the Requiem and Sakoda is going to be a dieback for him. Rolling Thunder reviews on to Static. We have the blast for the follow, but he can go for it Manta style, simulate, and still has his Assault step, so I think he's gonna be fine. Wala na tayong panghabol for Entity, so it's just the Lich 10 for D1 Hustlers. And actually, pwede pa rin naman sila mag-try dito. Wala tayong Requiem, we don't even have Roar on the Beastmaster. So parang free na dito yung Faceless Void na pumasok lang anytime with his Chronosphere. Pero mukhang back to farming lang ulit yung gagawin nila. Okay, fine. Hintayin natin yung third Roshan. So Silver Edge is finally available for Watson, and he's gonna go for what? Nullifier on his next item. So another Charmander is up for entry, and this time Shadow Blade will be given to the Beastmaster. Beastmaster ba? Or kay Beastmaster nga napunta.
Radiant
Ano
are
odds na
scanning.
ito? I think times 2 yung D1. Times 2 point something. Bakit mo ko tinatanong? Hindi ako betting site. Pero magtaka ka, bakit ko alam masabi? Anyway, smoke for your D1Hustlers. Kompleto sila lahat ng ultimate, pero proximity mines will explode, and I think nagkaroon ng idea dun yung entity. Kung nasan man yung D1Hustlers. Actually, Roshan is still down. Entity will go for the smoke as well, pero Mirana is in a good position to break the smoke, and now Doom will be used onto Storm. Storm is just trying to hide onto the trees. Now he's hiding inside the Tombstone. Rectory will be used, pero Tombstone will be taken down behind the front spirit and going down Watson, and now Stormer goes down. He has his 5-back blast from connects onto 2, and now another front spirit stop for Shad. He has a refresher orb, and 2 buyback submitted by Entity, and Ubi is gonna be the next target. 3 core heroes with the buyback for Entity, and actually, but wala pa rin namamatay for Status D1Hustlers. It's just the Lich, and 4 buybacks na yung ginagamit yun ng Entity. It's a triple kill for the Void Spirit, and now Starstormer with the Rolling Thunder. Trying to catch down from the side of D1. But they don't have any mana left. And Santic will be spotted out, doesn't have anything, doesn't have any mana, and mamamatay rin siya. But he has 5 back, now he's gonna go for it. Chad pops his DEB, goes for Storm, it's gonna be a dieback for him, and he goes down. Now instead, Toby has to go for an Ogre still out, but he had the opportunity for the control. And this time, si Fishman naman yung hahabulin nila. Mukhang nag-buyback din siya, di ba? I think nag-buyback din yata siya. I don't know. Parang lahat na ng heroes for entities nag-buyback na. Tama ba? Yep, nag-buyback. Oo nga. Nag-buyback na sila lahat for the team fight. And kahit na nag-buyback sila for the second round, di pa rin sila nanalo ng team fight up against D1. Problem is, wala kayong TTP-an for entity. Sobrang tagal bago kayo makalapit ulit. Kung nasan man yung heroes ng D1, had to go from this tier 2 tower. Sobrang tagal ng TP. You still have to walk out like for how many seconds. Unlike for D1Hustlers, you have the outpost. So makakapag-respond agad sila guys for this team fight. But Aegis will be taken by Shad, refresher card onto Atlantic. So this time, mukhang makakuha naman na yata tayo ng tier 2 towers for D1Hustlers.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So the tier 2 tower, tier 2 top tower goes down onto the second tier 2 tower. Ubusin muna yata na yung tier 2 towers ng entity. But actually, hindi na nila kailangan yun. They can just go for the Cyclone push to have another 2 runs tier 4 Chad. So why not, diba? With the transfer, USF lang naman yung kailangan mong bilhin. Pero dapat with the solo kill onto Katami. He does have to use his Doom, but it doesn't matter. Sobrang saglit lang ng cooldown. Spell na yan with the talent and with the Octarine. So meron na siya. Wala siyang Octarine. Pero meron siya neto. Yung time warp kineme. So yun yung kinuha niyang talent. Yung Devar. Parang okay nga din yun. Matry nga din to. May cooldown reduction din kasi yung malaking blue neutral. Yung sa Ancient. But anyway, this might be the last team fight for Entity. They don't have any buyback on everyone. Yeah. Buyback lahat na yun ng Entity. So pag nahuli pa sila dito, which is hindi naman malabo with this double chronosphere.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. shadows. Take
But MLS will be used by D1Hustlers, and now they're going for this high ground. Chad is just waiting for the right moment to go for the Chronosphere, and Fishman has to go for the TP out. Spans out Davai at the bottom lane. Now Shad goes in. Goes for the time walkout.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Aegis is still up for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Medyo malapit na mag-expire yung Aegis. Pero tier 2 tower, that's the last tier 2 tower actually for Entity. It's time for the second push for D1Hustlers. Just waiting for the right opportunity to finally go in. Pressure charge was given to Davai. So we have double Doom, we have double Chronosphere. Now he goes in. Doom will be used onto Storm. We have the force for the save, but nice Chronosphere from Chad. Hatches to 3 game and another Chronosphere. This time Hatches 3 heroes and Watts is going to be the next target. And they don't have any backup on the side of Entity. And that's it. CP has been called, and game 1 to be taken by D1Hustlers. I don't know what happened for Entity. I mean, maganda naman yung naging start nila for this. Wala silang naluging late or whatsoever. Pero yun nga lang for this point. Kahit sabihin mo nalugi sila for this game, we still have the goal. Nakakuha na ng dalawang tier 2 tower Entity, but we still have that 5-hit goal for D1Hustlers. And yun na nga, sobrang solid din kasi talaga ng draft dito ng D1. Having this big ultimates with that Chronosphere with the Doom. And hindi ko talaga nagustuhan yung last pick Shadow Fiend. Like, what's the idea between this hero na ito yung elastic mo for Entity instead of just going for the hard counters on the heroes of D1? You can still go for Slark, you can still go for Ursa. I think mas mag-iiba yata yung outcome pagka ganun yung naging hero for Entity. But anyway, best of 3 series naman to. So magbabalik tayo guys for the next game. 5 to 10 minutes share break lang and kita kits.